Hey, what's up guys? Okay, I'm watching some Ollie A. Yeah, I'm gonna turn him down a little bit. Okay. I was just watching his girlfriend's channel as well, because they put like really fun videos. But they were describing how they were biking in Santa Monica, and she said, "Do you think we're going too rapide?" I was like, that is a huge difference. I'm Russian. I mean, English is my second language. Okay, so you guys probably clicked on this video because you're trying to secure specific moves for your Pokemon. And I think I kind of figured out how they get to that point. Well, first, clearly they're programmed, engineers at Niantic or whatever put those moves in there. But each Pokemon on average has about 4 to 5 moves. They have a basic move, and then they have their special move, which can be from 30 points to almost 120 points. Now Solar Beam, if you've seen Solar Beam or Hyper Beam, those usually are from 100 to 120. Those are the most prized moves because if you battle in gyms a lot, which I do, that's like the main way I get coins and buy incubators and lucky eggs and things like that eventually help me in the game, is by doing gym battles. If you hold a gym overnight, you even get 2 coins. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you a few evolutions. We're going to do an Exeggutor, then I'm going to show you why I will not be evolving a Poliwag into a Poliwhirl and then a Poliwrath. And we're gonna also do a Psyduck, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what moves he's gonna get, and we may actually even predict that with 100% probability. In addition to that, the final one will be a Charizard. Anyway, let's get into the video. I got my game turned on, so we're gonna go into. First, let's get the audio. I don't know. An evolution is not without audio. There we go. I just had to turn it on. Also, I appreciate the responses I've been getting on the channel. You guys are like leaving likes and putting comments on my videos. That's really cool. I'm not really used to that. And I've been on YouTube for like a year, did interviews before and like stuff like that. Okay, so these were my recent catches. Incidentally, last night I was out on a poke hunt just to get enough candy for this Psyduck. And here's the Charizard I evolved. I will explain to you how specifically I got Fire Blast. I wanted Fire Blast. That's exactly what I wanted, and I got it. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to favor all of the Pokemon that I want to show you guys, and then we'll go through them. Okay, these are the Pokemon that I want to evolve. I want to evolve a Goldeen, a Psyduck, and an Exeggcute. Okay, now, when I evolve this Horsey, I will not have Bubble again. You see? Because once you evolve a Pokemon, it's not like an upgrade. It's not like a computer upgrade, It's not like you have to install McAfee or like some kind of antivirus software on your computer and it just updates the version. Like when we got the buddy system for this app, for Pokemon Go, it pretty much like saved whatever was in there and it just upgraded and just added the code. This is like too technical, like this is almost like not necessary, but I think you guys get the idea. It's when you evolve them, you actually just totally transform them. You transform their speed, their weight, their height, their attacks, their damage per second, everything changes. Alright, now the Pokemon that I will evolve is going to be this Exeggcute. So the reason I'm going to evolve this Exeggcute is because this one has Confusion and Psychic. So to me, this tells me that 2 of the worst moves are not going to be on the other Exeggcute. And that's exactly what you want. Right now for an Exeggcute, we are chasing... Here, I favored the ones that I want. I'm ideally chasing like Solar Beam. Definitely Solar Beam. I mean, and I haven't really seen Confusion and Solar Beam in the same moveset. But if he gets Confusion, which will be 15, that's gonna be pretty awesome. So here, let's do our evolution. And I actually have to transfer one. So here, let's transfer this one. And that's gonna get, you see now this one has Seed Bomb. It could potentially go into Seed Bomb. We don't know. Like we don't know. But hopefully it won't. You see, it definitely won't go into Psychic, but it could go into Seed Bomb. But we'll just have to see. Here, let's evolve this guy. So like I said, we're looking for Solar Beam and possibly Confusion. Seed Bomb is not going to be the basic one because that's his best move. So let's see what we got. It could be, I mean, I'm hoping for Solar Beam, clearly. And this is not 100%, but we can... Solar Beam, there we go. Yes, we got Solar Beam. So yeah, that was, I was kind of thinking that that might be the case on him. So we got Zen Headbutt and Solar Beam. So let's check the IVs on him. Alex, you want to check your yes. Overall, your Exeggutor is really strong. Best quality is defense. Its stats are the best I've ever seen, no doubt about it. Okay, so that means I can probably put him as a gym defender. He's gonna be, he's probably gonna be my gym defender there. So awesome. So this is like the main example. Okay, so now let's go to the, let's go to another one that I'm not going to evolve. Now I have an Ivysaur here. I'm going to show you this Ivysaur. He's a 905, and I was ready to evolve him. I was like, yes, I'm going to save myself 25 candy. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want. But he has the best moves. He has Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. So to me, that's not going to be a good Venusaur, because this Venusaur will probably... Here, I got two right now. And see, I got Vine Whip and Sludge Bomb. So chances are, unfortunately, this 905... So, you know, he could potentially turn into a Vine Whip and a Sludge Bomb. So that's why I didn't want to evolve this one. So that's just one example. Okay, let's do another evolution. Let's do the Golduck. Let's see what he's gonna be at. Alright, so now we're gonna do this Psyduck. I've been waiting to do this video for quite a while. I just wanted to get enough Pokemon to do this, to bounce some examples off, and so you guys know. We're not gonna get Zen Headbutt. There's no way, 100% we will not get Zen Headbutt. And, you know, Aqua Tail is fine, but we're definitely not gonna get that too. And potentially this Psyduck has probably a fast DPS, a damage per second. It probably has a good moveset. Alright, so let's evolve this. The only way to see what we're gonna get. Now, if the moves won't be so good, he will probably have just a high CP. He'll be definitely a high CP. I'm thinking maybe like 1700. He should be a somewhere about 16 to 1700. Not 1650, probably 1700. Let's see. Do we get Hydro Pump on him? Ice Beam. It's not bad. And he has a really high moveset too. He has a, he has a really high DPS. He's gonna hold up really well in gyms. That's pretty cool. And we got this little 13 Psyduck. Here, we will do one more Goldeen here. We're gonna do this Goldeen because a Seaking is actually a really strong Pokemon. So, and we're not gonna get Horn Attack. Hopefully, we'll get Mega Horn on him, and we're not gonna get Peck. Peck is one of the lower ones that I actually don't like. Mega Horn, I think, is like 90 damage, and they're really good. These Pokemon are really good against Dragonites, Exeggutors. Let's see what we got, buddy. But definitely, we're not getting a Horn on him. We got Drill Run and Poison Jab. Not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. Okay, so we didn't get Mega Horn, and which would have given us Peck, but we did get Poison Jab, which is much higher. And I can live with Drill Run. Okay, let me see, do I have anything more? Well, I'm just trying to see everything before I show you guys the Charizard. And just really quickly, this Poliwhirl, I mean, clearly I'm not going to evolve him. I'm just keeping him just because, you know, it's a trophy Pokemon, 17 CP. But this one has Bubble and Scald. Okay, so potentially when this was like, I mean, I caught him like this, but let's say I evolved him into this from a Poliwag, and he would not have had Bubble, and if I evolve this one right now into a Poliwrath, he definitely will not have these moves. Alright, so that netted me 1500 points. Let me show you guys the Charizard. Okay, now, currently on my channel, I have 3 Charmander nest videos. I went one more time to the Museum of Natural History, which is in the Upper West Side, 81st Street here in New York City, and I caught a whole bunch of Charmanders. Now, this is what I currently have. I have these two. I have this 607 with Scratch and Flame Charge, and I have the 602 with Scratch and Flame Charge. We're gonna evolve this guy right now. He got Ember and Flame Burst. Yes! This guy may potentially have the best moveset when we evolve him right now. Alright, you guys ready for this? Alright, let's evolve Charmeleon. He's 1014. That is very high. He's gonna be a 1600 Charizard. And this is gonna be my third Charizard. I caught one in the wild. And then the second one I evolved. And now this is my third evolution, second evolution. Okay, so he got Flamethrower. He did not get Fire Blast and Wing Attack. Now, I'm not too excitedly happy with that moveset, but I will tell you guys one thing. Here, there's a little Jigglypuff here. He's actually 536, this is also a pretty high Jigglypuff. I will tell you this though, you can't guarantee the moves, but you can at least maneuver your way in the game not to get the moves that you don't want. And that involves a little strategy, a little, you know, just a little experience in knowing what moves they have. Now, in retrospect, this Jigglypuff that I caught, even though he is a lower CP than this Jigglypuff, which has Dazzling Gleam, he will not get Body Slam. And there's a potential that I could get Dazzling Gleam on my Wigglytuff. And here, if we go into this Wigglytuff right here, we have Dazzling Gleam on this one and Feint Attack. And then we have a Play Rough and Feint Attack. These are my two best Wigglytuffs. So what I will do, I'm going to do this right now, I'll transfer this Dazzling Gleam, and we're going to evolve this one probably. So I'm going to start him, and we're going to put a reminder for ourselves to evolve. Oops, it doesn't fit. Here, let's erase everything. To evolve. That should be his name. It's like a EDM techno name, to evolve. Alright, so now I noticed I'm not being a little bit clear in the video. The reason I transferred the Dazzling Gleam and I left it with the Body Slam, because now I have more of a chance to either get Play Rough or Dazzling Gleam, which are the two best moves on a Wigglytuff. If I transfer the Play Rough and left the Dazzling Gleam, that means I probably would not have gotten a Dazzling Gleam, and I put myself for a chance of a 50-50 against a Body Slam and a Play Rough. I hope that's not confusing. It's a lot of wordage. Anyway, back to the video. I will remember to evolve this one because he will probably get like a 10 for his basic move, but for we will definitely not get Body Slam on him, and he could potentially go into Dazzling Gleam. Anyway, please leave a like. I hope you enjoyed it. Please put some input. Give me some feedback. Let me know what your evolving experiences were, and if you find this useful. I'll catch you guys next video.